Can cats transfer the virus to humans? Grace, what do we know about this?
So we've been getting a lot of questions about pets. Can they be sick? Can they transfer the virus? From what we know now, and this continues to evolve as we learn more about the virus, cats and dogs cannot transfer the virus to you, but you can transfer it to them, and they may be able to transfer it to each other. So we had reports that 2 cats recently in New York State were actually symptomatic, were having respiratory issues. They tested positive for the virus. One was living in a home where other members of that family had already tested positive. One was living where no one else there tested positive, which seems to suggest that the cat may have picked it up elsewhere and hadn't been able to transfer it to that family. But that could change. We had a story out today, actually, about how a pug living with a family in North Carolina was also symptomatic and tested positive, and members of that family were also sick. So yes, it is possible for you to transfer it to them, but CDC, FDA, other health experts at this time say there's no evidence yet that your pets can give it to you.
Grace, we prefaced the start of the show by saying we're going to answer these questions with what we know now. What we know now about this is different from what we were hearing in the past about this from the CDC, right?
Right. So at the end of February, I reported on a story out of Hong Kong that a couple pets had tested positive. Weak positive was the terminology they were using at the time for the virus. And health officials in Hong Kong were saying that they suspected there was some sort of environmental contamination, that the pet somehow picked up some sort of substance or surface that had the virus on it, and that's why they were testing positive, not because they had actually contracted the virus. But now the new evidence seems to cast some doubt on that claim, because some animals are actually being symptomatic for this, and it's not just this environmental contamination that we suspect the pet has rubbed up against the virus in some way. And so at the time, in end of February, WHO was saying, we don't think that pets can have this virus, there's no evidence, and now they've walked that back.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you like this video, check out these other videos from USA Today to stay up to date with all the latest news.